Why are right-wingers always angry? During the reign of Trump I, Barack Obama was giving a speech when someone started to heckle him. The crowd wasn't there to listen to the heckler. They were there to listen to President Obama, so they yelled at the heckler to just shut up. Obama urged the crowd to let the heckler speak. When the heckler spoke, he basically said that the libs were ruining everything. Obama responded with, "Can I ask you a question?" The heckler, somewhat taken aback, said, Sure." Obama then said, "Your guy is in the White House. You have a majority in Congress. You have a majority in the Senate and in the Supreme Court. Democrats have no political power right now. Agreed?" The heckler agreed. Obama then asked, "Why are you so angry? What are you angry about? Fox News has you ginned up over nothing." The heckler had no answer. We see the same anger north of the border when conservatives get riled up about something Trudeau did that no one else has heard about. The right-wingers interpret the lack of mainstream conversation on the Trudeau transgression as proof the lib media is burying the story. They don't take being wrong into account, or they realize there is no story. The event never happened. That's why no one is talking about it. This has been happening more and more around the world due to people's tendency to look really hard for things they want to be angry about. It's given rise to the term right-wing nut outrage industrial complex. You can see the narcissists, control freaks, and psychopaths have cottoned onto the movement and have expertly weaseled themselves into positions of influence. Trump, Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, and the other toxic colostomy bags have made a lot of money convincing people there's a socialist boogeyman that only angry right-wing extremism can save the world from. Their listeners and followers don't realize they're being manipulated by sociopathic narcissists servicing personality disorders. The goal is not a right-wing paradise. The goal is to manipulate people. If those people take up arms and start shooting, it tells the sociopaths to keep doing what they've been doing because it's working. It's what sociopaths live for, making other people miserable. If the manipulators cause someone to show up at a pizza shop convinced that Bill and Hillary Clinton are running a kiddie sex dungeon in the basement, that means the brainwashing is working. By the way, that person showed up armed, without thinking that Bill and Hillary Clinton are always under constant media scrutiny and would never get away with this. And most visibly obvious, the pizza shop didn't have a basement. The manipulation works on people who never take being wrong as a possibility. They're the easiest to brainwash into a rage. That's why the anti-mask, anti-vaccine, and anti-reality campaigns have been so successful. "It's easier to fool someone than to convince them they've been fooled," said Mark Twain. This situation will get worse as the population becomes more brainwashed and dissolves into a fact-free frenzy of violent vengeance over imaginary injustices. They'll never realize they're just being manipulated. By the way, isn't it about time psychiatrists pulled themselves out of their own buttholes and started to think about waking up the brainwashed masses? Or are the psychopaths in the news media preventing this from happening? Whatever the situation is, this will not end well.